You've challenged their ego, and now that you've moved on, it's making them absolutely desperate. If you ignore this warning, their obsession with you will turn into dangerous interference with your peace and progress. This is not meant to scare you, but to protect you from someone whose wounded pride cannot handle your indifference. Even though they pretend to have moved on too, their ego is still completely fixated on every move you make. Believe that this message comes at this exact moment because their desperation is reaching a dangerous peak, and know that by recognizing these patterns now, you are already building the mental shields needed to protect yourself. Your decision to choose yourself over their toxicity was absolutely right. This person wants you to know they're watching your every success with growing resentment. This isn't just about them missing you. It's about actively building psychological armor against their energy vampirism before their next move escalates. This awareness acts as a mental firewall against the manipulation tactics they're planning to use during your happiest moments. The next few days will create an unbreakable understanding of their true nature that keeps your peace intact, no matter what desperate measures they take. Their ego cannot handle being dismissed, and your continued growth without them is driving them to increasingly pathetic attempts to regain control over your emotional state. This protection arrives just when their wounded pride reaches its most dangerous point. This urgent protection message is one of many insights about toxic people and ego battles coming your way. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these warnings before energy vampires can strike your peace. Your emotional safety depends on staying informed about manipulation tactics. Like this video now as your mental signature, accepting this protection from people who cannot handle your growth and success. You've been through so much with this person and their constant need for attention and validation. You've always tried to keep things peaceful, even when they made everything about themselves. Your emotional strength shows who you really are, and it has triggered their deepest insecurities. You've felt their obsessive energy still focused on you lately, and trusted your gut feelings about their continued fixation. Your ability to sense their desperation and stay committed to your own healing has made you someone they cannot manipulate anymore. The relief you felt after choosing yourself proves you made the right decision, even though their wounded ego is making them act increasingly desperate for any reaction from you. Because of your authentic growth and self-respect, this person's ego has been completely shattered. They have seen how you can thrive without their drama and chaos in your life. They are deeply threatened by your inner peace. They want to pull you back into their toxic cycle now. Guided by pure desperation and seeing how happy you are without them, this person is ready to use every manipulation tactic tonight to try to regain control over your emotional state. Your indifference is more painful to their ego than hatred would be, because it proves they were never as important as they believed themselves to be in your life. An ego attack far more dangerous than simple jealousy is being planned by this person tonight. Their wounded pride cannot handle your indifference, gradually escalating their desperate attempts to regain any form of control over your emotions. They aim to leave you questioning your decision to walk away by creating fake drama and playing victim to mutual friends. These manipulative people want to drain your mental energy when you're thriving, because they fear how much stronger and happier you've become without their chaos. This warning creates an unbreakable mental shield that their manipulation tactics cannot penetrate. It wraps psychological clarity around your decision-making, keeping your peace protected during the vulnerable moments when they try to hoover you back. Their ego is obsessively monitoring your social media, spreading subtle negativity to mutual connections, and creating elaborate scenarios to make themselves look like the injured party. They're desperately hoping for any sign that you still think about them or care about their opinion. This protection arrives perfectly timed, as tonight their desperate need for your attention reaches its most pathetic peak. This person's manipulation tactics must be exposed to protect others in similar situations. Immediately share this warning with at least 3 friends who have dealt with toxic people and wounded egos. Each person who recognizes these desperate patterns remains protected from psychological manipulation. Your share could be the awareness. Someone desperately needs to finally cut ties with their own energy vampire. By sharing, you help others escape the cycle of giving attention to people who don't deserve their mental space. By understanding their desperation fully before tonight, you receive complete immunity to their manipulation flowing into your mindset. Their pathetic attempts to regain control bounce off your indifference like arrows off armor. You'll sleep peacefully tonight, knowing their wounded ego cannot touch your inner peace anymore. Your continued success will trigger their jealousy, but it won't affect your emotional state at all. Your social media posts will drive them crazy with envy, while you remain completely unbothered by their existence. Think of this as psychological bulletproofing being placed around your entire mental space, creating a sanctuary where your mind and emotions can truly heal and flourish. Their desperate energy becomes completely irrelevant to your daily happiness. Every day you don't give them attention makes their ego wound deeper, while making you stronger and more confident in your decision. This protection arrives just in time, as tonight their need for your acknowledgement would have reached its most desperate and annoying peak. This situation has revealed your true emotional strength and maturity. It shows you're at an important turning point in your personal growth journey. It confirms that nothing can stop your spirit from reaching its next level of self-respect and boundaries. It celebrates how brave you've been through all their mind games and manipulation attempts. This experience is clear proof that your intuition really works, not just sometimes but consistently when you listen to it. This situation shows how much your emotional freedom matters in your life's bigger picture. The fact that their ego reacts so strongly to your indifference means your inner peace is more powerful than you realize. Your ability to choose yourself over toxic comfort proves you're ready for healthier relationships. This person's desperate reaction to losing control over you confirms that walking away was exactly the right choice for your mental health and future happiness. As this protective awareness flows to you, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This exchange of energy strengthens your psychological protection and helps extend this clarity to others dealing with similar ego vampires. Complete the energy circle to amplify your immunity from their desperate manipulation attempts. As you accept this protection, think about the strange behavior you noticed from them lately. Remember the times they suddenly appeared in places you frequent or liked old photos on your social media. Think about moments when mutual friends mentioned they were asking about you or making subtle comments about your life choices. This awareness explains those uncomfortable feelings you had. They were signs of their ongoing obsession with your progress. Your intuition about their inability to truly let go was completely accurate. Something deep inside you always knew they wouldn't handle your indifference well. And now you understand why you felt their energy still trying to reach you even after cutting contact. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to continue receiving protection strategies against toxic people and energy vampires. The universe notices those who choose their peace over drama. Then tell us what kind of protection you need most by commenting blocked for cutting off energy vampires completely, clarity for seeing through manipulation tactics, or strength to maintain your boundaries when they try to guilt trip you back into their chaos. Imagine tonight as you go about your peaceful routine, feeling completely unbothered by their existence. As you check your phone, see yourself scrolling past any attempts they make to get your attention without even a flicker of interest. Feel the cool sensation of complete emotional detachment spreading through your mind as their desperate energy bounces off your indifference. Your mental strength becomes unshakable with each breath, creating a barrier that makes their manipulation attempts powerless against your peace. Notice how relaxed your body feels when you truly don't care about their opinion anymore. Every inhale brings more confidence in your decision, while every exhale releases any remaining attachment to their approval or validation. This emotional freedom feels light and peaceful all around you. Their wounded ego becomes completely irrelevant to your happiness, like background noise you no longer even notice because your focus is entirely on your own growth and joy. Experience also teaches you to spot ego-driven people before they can cause damage in your life. It creates clear boundaries that protect your energy from future manipulation attempts. It opens your awareness to recognize love bombing, guilt tripping, and other toxic relationship patterns early. Whether you're building new friendships, exploring romantic connections, or dealing with family drama, this wisdom allows you to maintain your peace while setting firm boundaries with anyone who tries to make everything about their ego needs. You'll never again confuse someone's obsession with love or mistake their need for control as caring about your well-being. So as you move forward with your life today, understand this situation is more than just toxic drama. It's proof that you've grown beyond accepting crumbs of respect from people who don't value your worth. This awareness reminds you that when you trust your gut feelings about people, you protect yourself from energy vampires before they can drain your happiness. Welcome this emotional freedom with gratitude and confidence. As you continue living your best life without their chaos, your inner peace grows stronger every day. This moment confirms you have excellent judgment about who deserves space in your life and who needs to stay blocked for your mental health and continued success. This important message about ego-driven harassment cannot be ignored, especially now when their desperation is reaching dangerous levels. The awareness being offered creates complete immunity to their psychological manipulation tactics. Full understanding of their motives neutralizes their power to upset your peace before their next desperate attempt to regain control over your emotions. Their wounded pride is most dangerous when you're visibly thriving without them in your life. Maintaining no contact with ego vampires means experiencing true peace for the first time in months or years. Many people report feeling completely liberated within weeks of cutting off toxic people, more confident in their decisions, clearer about their boundaries, and more attracted to healthy relationships. This emotional detachment breaks patterns of people-pleasing and walking on eggshells that may have been draining your energy without you fully realizing how exhausting it was to manage someone else's fragile ego constantly. The mental clarity from choosing yourself over their toxicity stays permanently with those who maintain their boundaries, creating emotional freedom that extends into all areas of life and opens space for genuine connections with people who actually respect your worth and celebrate your growth instead of feeling threatened by it. Thousands have strengthened their emotional boundaries through energy exchanges of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your contribution joins theirs in supporting content that helps people escape toxic relationship cycles. Every donation amplifies this protective awareness and ensures these important boundary-setting messages continue reaching those trapped in energy vampire situations. You're part of a community that chooses peace over drama and self-respect over toxic comfort. Don't let their wounded ego steal another second of your mental peace. Keep them blocked, stay indifferent to their desperate moves, and remember that your happiness without them is the best revenge. Subscribe, share, and keep choosing yourself over their pathetic attempts for attention.